don't give a if you think he's 55 years old. That guy will hurt you.
Yeah.
If Jake Paul's on the other side of the ring and he sees Mike Tyson just bobbing and weaving, he's going to have a recognition.
Yeah.
He's going to look over and go, oh my God, that's really...
Not just Joe Rogan expressed his opinions. Other people also gave their predictions regarding the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson battle. During an interview with True Geordie on the Pain Game podcast, Leon Wills discussed Jake Paul's battle with Mike Tyson.
I look at it, it's like Jake Paul is a mastermind. He knows how to go viral.
Yep.
He knows how to make things viral.
Yep.
But he wants to make Mike Tyson's death viral.
Yep.
He wants to...
Chael Sonnen, a former mixed martial arts competitor, also thinks Jake Paul can overcome Mike Tyson. See for yourself what he said.
The edge.
Jake will beat him, but yeah, Mike could go with him.
You think Jake's gonna beat Mike Tyson, Chael?
Hey, Jake's the real deal. I mean, you know,
Chael, Mike Tyson. He's 60 years old. Mike Tyson could be 188 years old.
Many have been arguing over who should win this fight. In this video, we examine these forecasts and determine whether Mike Tyson can defeat a youthful Jake Paul. Pay close attention and see this one through to the very conclusion. The recently planned exhibition match between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson has left the boxing community stunned. Combat sports world won't stop criticizing Iron Mike, a youthful social media influencer, for taking on an elderly boxing legend, even if he willingly accepted to face Jake Paul. Recently, Conor McGregor gave his thoughts on the much-awaited bout, presenting an open and somewhat pessimistic assessment of the bout. While pointing out the considerable age gap between Paul and Tyson, McGregor acknowledged the substantial interest in the controversies surrounding the bout, but also expressed perplexity and a lack of passion for the occasion. Given their similar ages, McGregor said that a fight between himself and Paul would have been more appropriate, but Tyson's selection as Paul's opponent seems strange.
Your thoughts on this Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight?
Oh, geez, I don't. It's a bit strange. You know, is my interest? The interest is a low one. I don't know. I don't really. I don't understand it.
Got it. Any difference between this one and?
I wish well for Mike.
McGregor questioned the fight's authenticity, wondering if Jake Paul's victory would actually be considered as a triumph against the Mike Tyson that fans and historians knew and loved. He made the observation that Tyson in his heyday would have posed an unbeatable task for Paul, suggesting that the older, past his prime Tyson of today would not provide Paul with the same degree of competition. Despite his misgivings, McGregor described the bout as more of a spectacle than a true sporting competition, highlighting that Tyson as an athlete would be very different from the elite performer who was previously dreaded in the boxing community. Given that the fighters had a history for being skilled trash talkers, McGregor recognized the potential for ENT entertainment during the bout. He anticipated that the crowd will be captivated by the build-up to the fight and that there would be a sizable viewership, especially considering that it will be available on Netflix. Joe Rogan, a YouTuber and pundit, also offered his opinions on this battle. In contrast to the other experts weighing in on this bout right now, Rogan also has an intriguing viewpoint. Rogan expresses a combination of mistrust and excitement, arguing that Tyson's age and Paul's possible hazards make the battle seem inappropriate.
Don't give a if you think he's 55 years old. That guy will hurt you.
Yeah.
If Jake Paul's on the other side of the ring and he sees Mike Tyson just bobbing and weaving, he's going to have a recognition.
Yeah.
He's going to look over and go, oh my God, that's really...
Even though Mike Tyson is 57 years old, Rogan maintains that Iron Mike has strength and talent beyond what is usually associated with older athletes. No matter how many years have passed since his peak, Tyson, who is renowned for his devastating punching power, unrivaled intensity in the ring, and a legendary career that has cemented him in the annals of boxing history, should not be taken lightly. Despite Tyson's youthful confidence and run of wins over non-traditional boxing opponents, Rogan emphasizes that Jake Paul needs to take his ability to cause damage and his sheer presence in the ring seriously. When the bout was announced, Rogan was shocked on 2 counts. First, by Paul's daring to enter the ring against a legend like Tyson, and second, by the fact that Tyson at 57 was still a powerful fighter. This conflict between respect for Tyson's history and worry about the fight's possible repercussions draws attention to the larger discussions concerning the nature of these exhibitions in the combat sports world. The impending fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul has sparked a heated discussion about the condition of professional boxing today, obfuscating the distinction between sport and spectacle and bringing up serious ethical and safety issues. Jake Paul's entry into the boxing world has been nothing short of spectacular, characterized by a quick rise from online celebrity to competing professionally. But there hasn't been no controversy along his path. His boxing record versus opponents who do not come from a traditional boxing background, according to critics, dilutes the sport's integrity. He is about to enter the ring with Mike Tyson, a name linked with world-class boxing. Many people consider Jake Paul's venture to be the pinnacle of how sports have evolved, or devolved, into spectacles primarily intended for entertainment. The argument is around how boxing is becoming a venue where a person's celebrity status can fast track them into high-profile matches, perhaps ignoring the strict merit-based advancement that unquestionably ushers in the sport's golden age. This change has sparked debates on how to strike a balance between boxing's growing popularity as a public entertainment medium and its status as a competitive sport. Some contend that these events give boxing the much-needed exposure and financial boost it needs, while others worry that they could undermine the fundamental principles of the sport: discipline, respect, and the pursuit of perfection via conventional means.
I look at it, it's like Jake Paul is a mastermind. He knows how to go viral.
Yep.
He knows how to make things viral.
Yep.
But he wants to make Mike Tyson's death viral.
Yep.
He wants to.
Safety problems highlight the moral conundrums the sport faces, especially in light of Mike Tyson's participation at the age of 57. Even though Tyson was a powerful fighter in his heyday, he is now decades away from his best physical state. This calls into question the possible dangers of matching him up against Paul, who is far younger. Critics of the fight are concerned about Tyson's long-term health and whether the spectacle value justifies the physical toll that elderly athletes take. The matchup also makes us think about the four moral issues surrounding the promotion and consumption of combat sports. Events of this kind that put spectator engagement and income development ahead of the well-being of athletes and sports integrity demonstrate how entertainment and exploitation can coexist. This raises questions about the obligations of promoter networks and even the spectators themselves when endorsing actions that can jeopardize the fighter's health or the fundamentals of boxing.
Jake will beat him, but yeah, Mike could go with
You
him.
think Jake's gonna beat Mike Tyson, Chill?
Hey, Jake's the real deal. I mean,
Chill, Mike Tyson. He's 60 years old. Mike Tyson could be 188 years old.
Iron Mike is now willing to engage in combat, as was previously stated in this video. The legendary boxer Jake Paul tackled the subject with a combination of his direct practicality and the keen insight that has defined his long career as a cultural and sports analyst. The dialogue that took place on Tyson's platform explored the subtleties of the fight as an important entertainment spectacle as well as a sporting event, demonstrating Tyson's understanding of the complexity of contemporary boxing matches. Tyson did not mention the financial benefits that come with such high-profile fights. Instead, he focused on the fight's intrinsic commercial appeal. His viewpoint is informed by his awareness of the state of boxing today, when the distinction between entertainment and pure sport is becoming more hazy. Tyson's comments emphasize the event's dual nature. It's a physical competition and a well-planned entertainment project meant to draw a sizable crowd and bring in a sizable sum of money. Recognizing the significant financial possibilities of taking on Jake Paul, a man who has effectively parlayed his internet celebrity into a boxing career that attracts attention, discussion, and, most importantly, viewers, Tyson did not duck the commercial side of the bout. Tyson's analysis points to a more commercial and entertainment-oriented perspective on the bout than a strictly competitive athletic one, suggesting a pragmatic approach to it. In addition, Tyson's remarks alluded to the wider effects of such occasions on boxing since they introduce well-known non-conventional boxers into the boxing community. Tyson and similar individuals are part of a trend towards entertainment. Viewers who might not normally be interested in the sport are drawn in by central contests. While his comments raise concerns about the sport's underlying values and future direction, this strategy has the potential to increase boxing's popularity. Respect for the spectacle and the process was evident in Tyson's demeanor, as he acknowledged that his battle with Jake Paul was not only an athletic or personal challenge, but also an important milestone in the history of boxing. Tyson's astute assessment of the sport and its role in the larger cultural context is demonstrated by his recognition of the fight's entertainment appeal in addition to its physical aspects. In addition, it seems that Mike Tyson is putting a lot of effort into his preparation for the fight. He wants to show everyone, especially the experts, that even though he may be past his prime, his passion for boxing keeps him going strong. In addition, fans have been rushing to watch the training video, and many are curious to find out who will prevail in a real fight. One user commented, "Let's see what he looks like after 9 rounds of that," in response to the video. "Let's say this is an official ED bout," another user commented. "Tyson can be very effective for brief bursts of peekaboo style for the first few minutes, and he's sleeping." Paul, I think I speak for everyone when I say Mike Tyson is superior to Jake Paul, another member commented. By the time of the fight, another user stated that he will be 58. Man, it's simply not right. They will have an agreement to ensure that the mistreatment of the elderly doesn't become too embarrassing, but it will still involve maltreatment. Mike Tyson is a legend that I adore. By the way, regardless of the result, everyone will be closely observing the fight date to see if Jake Paul can disprove his critics or if Mike Tyson can show that age is nothing more than a number in the boxing arena. The future of boxing is already being hotly debated in light of this battle. What are your thoughts on the celebrity cult in sports and the accountability of those who support and compete in these high-stakes events? Will you be watching this battle? Should it take place in July as well? Tell us in the comments below. All of that for now. Remember to subscribe to and like the channel. To ensure that you never miss any more videos like this, turn on the bell for the most recent notifications. We appreciate your time and we'll see you in the next video.